Hey, now it's Anthony with A&A, and today I'm bringing you guys another cop story. This is 2003, my rookie year. I get a call to assist a DHS lady at apartment complex. DHS is Department of Human Services. Is in some states it's called Child Protective Services. Uh, she was investigating, I guess, a child abuse situation, and she wanted me there, for her safety while she conducts her investigation. And so, uh, while she was there, she discovered that it was a man living at the residence, and she was explaining to the lady that he would have to leave. Well, before I got there, he was there, and he cussed her out. He cussed the DHS agent out, and he left. And she wanted me there just in case he come back while she's conducting an investigation. So let me see. So yeah, so she did her thing, and it was time for me to leave, and we both left. And I want to say maybe about 5, maybe 10 minutes later, I get a call back out to the apartment complex that the guy was on scene, ranting and raving, creating disturbance. So I get there, and I see him there, and I also see the DHS lady, and I'm thinking to myself, why did she come back? But okay, it is what it is. I'm here now. So he's cussing and carrying on and everything, and she's telling him that he can't live there, this and that and whatever. So first thing I do is when I'm dealing with combative people, the first thing I do is I calm them down, I get their IDs, driver's license, and I check and see if they got warrants. If they got warrants, that's a good situation for me. I go ahead and put handcuffs on them, and that's gonna dissolve part of the problem right there. Because you put them in jail, you give them time to calm down. Now they got to worry about their warrants. They don't really have time to worry about the issue that they had. So, ran the guy's name, discovered that he had warrants. I went ahead and locked him up, and I put the handcuffs on and put him in the car. So now we're leaving the apartment complex, and he's doing a lot of moving around. But, those seats on those patrol cars in the back are very, very tight. There's no room for anybody, even somebody my size. But, so I just chalked it up to him just trying to get comfortable. Well, little did I know, he was actually reversing his handcuffs. I had him cuffed in the back. What he was doing was he was putting him in the front. Now, I don't know how he did this without me seeing him. But all of a sudden, I could feel that somebody was like trying to come through the partition and grab me. So I looked back at him, and I realized that he's trying to come through the partition. So I hit the gas, and of course that threw him back. And then I slammed on brakes, and that hit him. His face ran into the partition. Throw the car in park. I get out, open the door. I snatch him out. To put the cuffs on him, put the cuffs back on the right way. But he had something for me. He started kicking. The first kick, he kicked me in my shin, hurt like hell. The second kick, he kicked me in the rib. Third kick, I caught it. And when I caught it, I just threw his leg up. And of course, if you throw someone's leg up when they're on one leg, they're just going to fall back. He fell back, hit his head on the trunk of the patrol car. And he passed out. So I'm like, oh man, I thought I killed him. I was nervous, and at the time I had already called for backup. So my supervisor get there. He sees a man laying in there, knocked out with handcuffs on. So he's asking me, what happened? And I tell him what happened. So my supervisor was like, so you telling me you beat a man with handcuffs on? And I'm trying to explain to him that no, he reversed his handcuffs from the front. I didn't cuff him from the front. I cuffed him from the back. While we was in the patrol car, he reversed him to the front. And when I got him out the car to fix it, he started kicking at me. I grabbed his leg and I threw his leg up and he fell. Now I caused him to fall, but I didn't strike him. And so, so I had to write the situation up and everything, and it had to go to internal affairs. And internal affairs was up my ass for about 2 or 3 months, man. And the only thing that saved me is that one of the internal affairs investigators went through the neighborhood and started knocking on doors. And he found a lady that saw the whole thing and told him what happened. And our stories matched. And so that was the only thing that got me out of it, because they was really going to write me up. They was going to, ended up they did write me up. I got written reprimand for not putting him in a seatbelt, because had I put him in a seatbelt, he would have never been able to do that, because the seatbelt would have had him buckled in. And ever since then, I started buckling people up in seatbelts. Every time I put somebody back in the car, I handcuff them and put the seatbelt on. A lot of officers don't do that. For you officers out there that's watching this, y'all make sure when y'all put those people in the back of y'all cars, y'all put the seatbelt on. Because it can save your life and theirs, and it can save your job.